And we're back. Welcome in. I hope you are doing well. Let me do a quick audio check. Hello, hello. All right. We got Eva up. If you're called to donate, let me know. I have 3 reading options for you. It looks like we have Eva up. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps out my channel. And let's see what we got. Oh man, I was just talking to my aunt about how Capricorns have so much pride when it comes to their work. And it was I was like, don't beat yourself up. I was like, no one else is doing it. Star, how are you? How's it going? All right, we got Eva up first. If you're called to donate, let me know. Let me know, let me know. All right. We're going to keep on keeping on. Up first, we got Eva. Newbie, misbehaving. Hey, guys. How are ya? Make sure you like the stream. Oh, did I even do my audio check? Oh, cool. We're here. Doing good. Doing good. Ready for the weekend. Ready for the weekend. Hydration check, kings and queens. Ember's doing better. She's such a little bean. Worry about my babies. I feel like I need to fix my clock. It's like an hour off. Willow's doing good. It was Ember that got sick. But she's doing better. I'm gonna try to fix my nails before I go live tomorrow, but they're halfway through the process. I have to paint them. But yeah, how are you guys doing? What are your weekend plans? I'm gonna go live tomorrow as well. So yeah. Eva is up first. I brought out the Earth Wisdom Oracle, which I'm excited to work with today. And then Eva, you can post. All right. Let's see if you posted your question. I do not. Could be a little bit of a lag. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. We are moving and grooving over here. I will do free at random. Donations take priority. We got Eva on deck. Just waiting for, her and Willow have been like wrestling and chasing each other like for the last few days. So they're kind of back to their regular antics over here. Star says, recovering from the flu. Oh my God. I'm going to stay in bed. Oh my gosh. Well, we hope you feel better over there. I'm going to get my buns in the sun, I think, this weekend. I want to do a pool day or beach or maybe both. The weekend is my oyster when you're single and child-free by choice. Kidding. Not kidding. All right. Welcome in. Hey, Dia. We are just waiting on Eva to post. Welcome in. Eva, are you here? Eva. She was just here. All right, well, we'll keep Eva on layaway. The weather changed cold here suddenly. Uh-oh, I hope that doesn't come towards me. I know whatever's going to you is going to come to me downstream. Let's see. Hey, G, welcome in. Thanks for your donation. I think I'm just gonna, we'll do G first because we're waiting on Eva. And my contacts are doing whatever they want. You're in Brazil. Oh my God, Star. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were Star from the South. I'm sorry, BB. I thought that you were a different Star. Well, welcome from Brazil. I'm north of you. I thought you were a different Star. All right. No worries. It takes a while to get there. Yeah. All right. It's okay. No worries. All right. I'm going to do G first because I don't know where Eva is. So we're just going to keep on keeping on over here. All right. G wants to know. I'm going to use this for you, actually. G wants to know general messages from higher realm about what's coming next. What's coming next for G, Spirit? What's coming next? OG is an OG on this channel. I will say that I don't watch the news, but I saw on YouTube that there was an election in India, and it looked, I mean, from what I saw, and you can correct me because I'm not an expert and I don't know anything about your political situation. It looked like it was of a positive nature, but you can confirm. So I hope that there wasn't, I know you were worried about people, going crazy and stuff. So what's going on over there? I need you to educate me because I don't know how all of that works. All right, Spirit, what's coming next for G? What's coming next for G? Ooh, whoop, whoop. Okay, this is progress. That's what's coming towards you. That's what's coming next is progress for you moving forward. I think that sometimes when you are anxious or you feel bogged down, Ace of Swords is the truth. What is coming towards you is the truth. What you're realizing is, and this is a big lesson for me this last week as well, when all of the external things that we do, it's important to lay groundwork in our life. But if all you do is focus, sometimes you have to release control for spirit to do its thing. Does that make sense? Because you can have an intention and you can put forth your efforts. But if you cling to it so tight, you may cause more burden for yourself than necessary. And it's important to, I think what you're realizing is with the Ace of Swords here and the Chariot, you are coming to the truth. You are coming back to a logical and emotionally centered place when there is an upset, when you do have anxiety, maybe when something happens with your family, friends, or work that is not going your way, you're able to go within. You have a good relationship with yourself. You know who you are, okay? And I think that spirit wants you to make the connection that you don't have to burden yourself all of the time. I think you need to give yourself a break. You said now it is peaceful. Okay, well, I hope that's good. I think that you should focus on yourself just a little bit more. And I'm not saying you're not going to meet your commitments or obligations to your family or anything like that. But this is really about, and I'm not even talking, I don't think you're in survival mode, but I think this is allow yourself to be the divine feminine. Give yourself time and space to not have to, spin your wheels all the time and only worry about work here. The Four of Wands, maybe you're changing things at home. Maybe you're feeling creative, like you want to decorate, or there's some parties or celebrations that you want to go to. I see much more harmony, Six of Pentacles here, much more harmony coming for you in all aspects, all areas of your life. I feel like your spiritual pursuits, yeah, I feel like you're just trusting spirit more and allowing. The Temperance is a card of moderation, but for you, I feel like it's allow yourself to sit in your divine feminine and be who you are. You can still do both things. You can still, manage your responsibilities, but carve time out for yourself too, so that you're not just working yourself into the ground. Spirit wants you to enjoy your life. Spirit doesn't want you to struggle. And I think that is the connection. You're realizing that, wow, this is the truth. That's what's coming for you. So more harmony, and it's going to happen fast. So the other thing that I'm seeing here with the Eight of Wands is like now and it's interesting because I know Newbie is also kind of on a similar journey here where it's like when something comes up and it is like an upset or something doesn't go your way or something is really upsetting, you're able to move on emotionally much more faster than you have in the past. Let's see what else is happening here. If you are called to donate, I have 3 reading options. If you would like to send me the witches, hold on, which one do I really want? Hold on, let me do my, as Erica would say, I may do some of my commercials over here and we'll get back into the reading. If you want me to send me a fresh deck, I really want hold on, what is it called? I've been lusting over it and I've been like putting off pulling the trigger. Hold on. It's like the Green Witch Tarot. That's what it is. I never wanted it before, and the more I look at it, I'm like, ooh, I like that. All right. We have clarity. Yes. You are clear about who you are and where you're going. You're trusting that all will work out for you. You don't like sitting. I think that you're realizing that you sitting in the anxiety is more so wasting your time. So I don't see you unnecessarily sulking or being upset about certain things. I will also say, sometimes we have what we call like the monkey mind of anxiety, where it's like, and I suffer from this too. It's like I can lay down and my head will just race with like weird stuff, which is part of my OCD. And there's different techniques or medication or whatever that I can do to stop that. But I think that you were in a place where you were really struggling and you were not allowing yourself to feel joy. And now you're realizing that you can move on from things and that things are working out for you and that I believe you're highly favored and blessed, even if you feel like you're still fighting to accomplish certain things in your life. I think you should be really proud of yourself. We have creativity. Yeah, maybe you're wanting to like redecorate or rearrange some things within your home to make it feel more inviting or more of a sanctuary for you. Boundaries. Maybe some of this stress can be alleviated by you creating boundaries with others so that you're not constantly dealing with the needs and wants of others, but very harmonious energy moving into the summer for you. I think it's going to be a pleasant Leo season for you. If you do Vedic, we might be off a few weeks or so, but overall, I think it's going to be a nice harmonious summer for you. Ooh, we have knowledge. Yes, you are wise. Patience. I think maybe sometimes you may feel impatient. A Leo? No. Sometimes you may feel impatient, or you feel like maybe you should be further along, or you have goals and you feel like I'm not reaching them yet. Give yourself a break, allow yourself some patience here. And with this love thing, I mean, I don't know if you're open to new love or romance, or maybe this is about you spending time doing the things that you actually love day to day, because Spirit really does want you to experience joy in this life. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Make sure you guys like and sub. All right, up next is Misbehaving. Misbehaving. It is great to see you guys here. Thank you, G. All right. I really want to use this for Eva, so I'm just gonna leave it over here for a minute. Misbehaving, I want this deck for you. All right. Boop, 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 boop. I think I want to swap out some of my oracles. I'll work on that maybe later tonight. Willow's hair is just stuck to this. Ugh. All right. Okay. We got Misbehaving. I don't think there's any way to stop the squeaking of my chair. All right. Misbehaving, feel free to post your question. Ooh, a general reading. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh. Before I don't know, I just want to say this because it just came to my mind. I was chatting with a friend. The funny thing about being a Cancer moon, there we see this little moon, I change my mind a lot. It's so weird. Sometimes I feel like when I wake up, I'm like a new person. And not with my core values, but I change my mind a lot, even with colors. One day I'll be like, oh my God, I love that color. And then the next day, Like I can be a bit fickle when it comes to small things, and it's just so interesting. But that's the life of a Cancer moon, I suppose. All right, misbehaving. We're doing a general reading. And here I go, forgetting about the dice. All right, Spirit, what do you got for misbehaving? Ooh, okay. Okay. Misbehaving. Spirit just like, I was like, hold on. I was getting into my flow and they were like, stop, right at your throat chakra. You need to be very clear and stern in certain conversations that you're having. You said someone called me wishy-washy. I think that you need to be, I'm not wishy-washy, but like with stupid little things, I can, like one day, I don't know. Yeah, like I'll be like, I like the green squishmallow. I like the yellow one. Eva, go ahead and post. You'll be up after misbehaving. So, sorry, Spirit. Hold on one second. So I feel like you, and part of this is there's a reason why they say know thyself. And I actually feel like I just really wanted to touch him. I feel like you do know who you are, but I feel like it's important for you. And I don't think this is you being wishy-washy. I think this is you. I think that there are moments where you fear that if you are being super direct, that it may be, I think that I feel like you're a very feminine energy, and I don't think that you like harshness. I believe that you're, I think that you're a water sign. Are you a Pisces? I can't remember exactly, but why do I feel like that? And so I think that you being afraid of speaking up about something really important or how you feel about something, it's going to be important for you to lay down some boundaries right now with some kind of conversation that you need to have or that you will be having soon. We have second house, Pisces, and then Uranus. This is actually, I like Pisces in the second house is actually a great place. With Uranus, I feel like there may be some type of unexpected fluctuations, income coming in and income, you said Pisces, yes. So income coming in and income also going out. Like you may get a surprise bill in the mail, but then you're also going to get some type of something to cover it. Does that make sense? That's just a random thing that popped up. But I do think it's going to be really important for you to either like and I feel like this is a discussion with a man or within relationships. Like you will need to tell someone your morals or your thoughts or your feelings about something. And it's going to be you're laying a firm boundary, but you might be afraid to lay that firm boundary because you may feel, oh, this is so harsh. Oh, I'm not being in my feminine. It's like, no, actually, that's where you're going to get respect. And if you lay down a boundary and a man runs from you, that ain't it, sis. That ain't it. He ain't it. 3 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Things kind of changing, at work or you working towards a goal here. Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay. High Priestess. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to put anything on Front Street, but what I am going to say is that what you recently went through, as difficult as it was, has shifted you exactly. I know you're going to be like, Bird, what? That's weird. The situations that you have recently gone through puts you exactly where Spirit wants you to be, is setting you up exactly where you're supposed to be. Look how beautiful these cards are. I have the Page of Swords, Three of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and Strength. I see something working out positively with work that could be attributed to the increased money coming in with Jupiter and Pisces is a really great placement. Or you mastering something. I also feel like you're someone who's really strong, and maybe you're like, Bird, why do I always have to be the strong one? Like, that's really annoying. But there is going to be an unexpected outcome, and that's just the way that life works out, right? Whether it's a relocation or moving to a new place, Spirit is setting you up exactly where you're supposed to be on the path. I love this Three of Wands because they're on there's this little mountain. Oh, and she's here with like this little cat. And the Three of Wands is her ship is coming in, but I feel like your path is being illuminated. This new chapter of your life is being illuminated. Spirit is literally rolling the red carpet out for you to find happiness. And I feel like this also includes a love partner as well, which is really cool. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So finances are looking really good. I think, when the healing and everything is said and done, you're going to be in a much better place than you would have been if your life stayed on the track that it was on before. Lovers, seeing a harmonious job opportunity, whether that's, where you are or going somewhere else. The living situation, Spirit's guiding the light for you to where you need to go. And then we have Lovers and Six of Wands. Like, the light is shining on you. And so I know that you may be going through some struggle right now, but when this is all said and done, it was literally Spirit rerouting you on your path to happiness, because I think you were out of alignment, and sometimes crazy tower moments or certain things happen to knock us back on our course. And I think that's what happened with you. Does that make sense, Misbehaving? Hi, Amber Girl. For the lovely Pisces, we're going to use this water deck. Amber Girl. She's crying. I know. The people, you want to see the people. Go with the flow. Trust where the universe is taking you. That's what I would call this reading. Trust where you are being led right now, because things may pop up and opportunities could pop up right now that just weren't possible before. Okay? Lean into it. Oh, she brought her little mouse in here. I'm like, why is she freaking out? Resourcefulness and adaptability. I think that you are someone who has a high level of adaptability, even if, Pisces may want to feel comfortable and have their little comforts. Maybe you got some Cancer in your chart too, but I do think that you're resourceful, and Pisces can typically go with the flow. You're not fixed. Sail on. You're heading in the right direction. Yes. I'm so glad I used this deck. This is literally pushing you on the path. Spirit was like, okay, you're like off. We got to get you back on track. That's what's going on with you. And that's what you're being set up for victory. This is also going to come from you trusting your intuition, though, and answering the call of Spirit when you feel like the divine is saying something to your soul. Listen and move in that direction. Okay. I'm going to grab some, because we're talking about healing a little bit. I want to use our Crystal Angels deck. And then Eva posted, if you guys are called to donate, let me know. Eva's on deck. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps out the channel. And me, Birdie. If you'd like to book a private reading, all my prices information is in the description. If you want to send me a new fresh tarot deck, check out my Amazon wish list. And we're going to keep on keeping on. All right. Amber, give it to God. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. Unikite, answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. That's what's happening with you right now. And then we have make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Misbehaving, I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Up next, we have Eva.
Amber girl, where did your rat go? Where did your rat go? I know, you want to see the people. You want to see the people? Okay.
Ooh. Eva, I've had this deck sit aside for you for a moment. We are going to grab it. This is Ember. Make sure you like and sub. She is my beautiful Taurus.
Hi, little mama. I know you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful.
Thank you, Misbehaving. We appreciate you. All right, Eva's up next. Eva, let's get into it. So Eva says, so this question is, we got a long one here. So this question is about my ex's sister. Oh, this is, never mind. Hold on. This question is about my sister's ex. What's up with her hair? She got a haircut. She got a lion cut. And she looks incredible. She got a haircut. Eventually I give in. All my Persians eventually get. Willow's hair is short, so he won't get one, but her hair was because they wrestle so much, her hair was like kind of getting matted and it was hard to keep up with. But yeah, she's looking, she's a diva. What can I say? She's a Taurus. She has the same birthday as Cher. I mean, she really knows how to make an entrance. Okay. This question is about my sister's ex. He broke up with her 3 months ago. Why can I not get this through my head? Oh, your sister's ex. They did not have a toxic relationship. Both honest, good-hearted people with the same relationship goals. This is going to be interesting. I have a feeling. Anyway, he broke up with her for some emotional reasons. They saw each other again yesterday when both graduating from university. He asked her how work was and catching up on school stuff, but nothing else. Today he messaged her with literally the same thing that he told her yesterday. Glad your family was able to come. You're going to be an amazing teacher and you won't have issues getting hired. Why did Dan message? Okay, I see. Why did Dan message my sister like this? What is the goal or intention in sending the message? Oh, I'm so glad I'm using the regular tarot. Like he already told her this in person, so why send it again? Interesting. I'm going to let the tarot tell us what's going on here. Spirit, show us. So when I before, let me use the tarot. So I feel like, that's so newbie. I don't get sinister vibes from him. I think that maybe he's a little bit awkward and maybe has some difficulties. I don't know if this was maybe his first girlfriend. I'm definitely getting very, very sentimental vibes from him, but let me see what the cards say. Why did he's not manipulative. He gets a lot of anxiety. Yes. Yeah. That's exactly. So we're going to find out what his intentions are. But I think that he doesn't really know how to, I also think he sounds like me. I also feel like maybe he's a Cancer moon. He second guesses the things that he says or comes off a little bit awkward. So let's see here. What is his intention? Why did he send the message? What was his intention of sending the message? Oh, wow. Okay. I think this is the first it's so hurtful to keep reaching out like this. It's hurting her more. She wants him to leave her alone if he won't actually reconcile. If this is hurting her to this level, I would just tell her to block him. I kind of feel like, listen, men, regardless if they're awkward and harmless or not, will take whatever you will give them. Maybe she needs to say, why are you reaching out? Can she ask that? Like, is she allowed to ask that question? Like, sometimes it's I will tell you, ladies, a lot of times if a man runs away because you ask him a question, you did everyone a favor. My advice to her, before we get into his intentions, my advice to her is I would ask him, what is the deal? Like, if she wants to reconcile and she's in love with him and blah, 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 but whatever he did to like screw this up the first time, she probably does have a really beautiful future ahead of her. Does she really want to meddle back with this person? I think this is the first girl that he ever loved. I think that he had been, so let's talk about his intentions and what's going on with him. I think that he's second guessing breaking up with her. I think that he had been thinking about reaching out to her for a very long time, but couldn't do it. He couldn't bring himself to do it. Okay. With the hangman energy here, he is more of a king of cups. Well, I'll say he's a diagonal king of cups to me, because I wouldn't call him the master of emotions, but I don't think he's manipulative. He's just emotionally not, it's not even about a maturity thing. He's emotionally anxious. He's constantly overthinking. I think that he does think a lot. You said his cowardness is there. So does she want a king of wands? Because if she does, I don't think that this is the guy. With this 3 of wands energy, he's been thinking about this for a long time. He was even planning to, but he felt like it would be awkward otherwise. So walking up to her at the when they were actually going to be in the same place was an excuse for him to make contact. And then he figures, I might as well just message her and see what happens. But he's very anxious, which is why he broke up with her ultimately. So is that something that she can handle? Because when you're with an anxious partner, that anxiety is something that can be managed. But in some cases, it's just something that sometimes people just have to manage certain things going on with their mental health. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. Please see my legal disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. But and I say this to a lot of ladies or men or they or he, she, gay, whatever. It's pride. Happy fucking pride. Okay. I mean that wholeheartedly, actually. A person, I wouldn't even throw gender into it. A person is exactly who they showed you that they were in the moment. They're not going to magically change. Okay. I know a lot of people, myself included, you go back to a situation that maybe you have second thoughts. Maybe you think that you shouldn't have broken up. I think that if she goes another round with this guy, it's going to be the same old, same old. They were together for a year. He has to be willing, and never really got a chance to fully talk about it because his emotions overwhelmed him until he ended it. I think his emotions are going to continue to overwhelm him. I don't think this is magically going to change. And I think that, I think that he is interested in her. I think that he has some regrets, but I still feel with this moon energy, I still don't feel like he's super stable and able to he's not coming forward as a king of wands. He's not saying like, I love you, I want to be with you, let's ride off into the sunset. He's taking a much more slow approach to this. I feel like it's going to be a similar outcome. But let's take a look. Let's see. He's being really slow and passive. Yeah. So I think that your sister, my advice to her is, there are other fish in the sea. If this guy is still, if loving this guy is hurting you, block him. Let your friends help you. Make the effort. Let go of control issues. We can't control this guy to, show up on a white horse and profess his love to you. If he's not doing that, it all goes back to, if he wanted to, he would. But if he's too anxious to do anything, and trust me, I have anxiety. Like, I get it. I'm not putting this guy down. I'm just saying his temperament may not be what she needs. Vice versa. Unforeseen strength. Spirit doesn't want to really get into this clingy. I think I don't know if he's giving me Cancer vibes. Doesn't have to be, but I'm getting male Cancer energy. I just think that he's struggling with the end of the relationship. He felt like maybe this was the last opportunity he was ever going to see her. And so that I think he wants to see how she is going to respond. To be quite honest, the ball's in her court. And if this is hurting her, he has Venus in Cancer. Well, that explains a lot. If this is hurting her, I would just tell her, entertainment, but like, I'm old and have been through this a few times or 8. So like, I would just block him. If loving somebody hurts you, there's something wrong. There's something wrong. I remember even in the beginning of relationships, if I would get highly emotional about something, there was, because I, due to nature, nurture, all of these things, my own wiring, I was all messed up, right? But when loving someone is making you cry and hurting you, something's not right. He's reaching out to create a bond again. She doesn't have to do anything. She can nothing him. That's what I've started doing. It's not ghosting. I'm just nothing you. He gave her nothing. In return, she can nothing him. She doesn't need to respond. She doesn't need to block. She don't need to do jack. Then if there's nothing to say, if he wanted to come in and say something to her, he could have said it. She's hurt. She will heal, and she will eventually learn what, relationships can get really messy. But yeah, if he is just like, what is she supposed to say? Like, thumbs up, pat on the back? Like, what are you actually trying to say? And if he is trying to communicate but isn't giving a clear message, boy, bye. What's the point? Come to me. And listen, I'm a fixed sign. I'm a crazy Scorpio over here. Hey SB, a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I don't got time for the gray. I'm black and white. What do you want? Okay. I don't flirt. I'm a Cap rising. I'm all business. If it doesn't make sense, I'm out. No more entertaining this. The sooner listen, Eva, it's up to her, but I don't want to see her hurt over some little boy who doesn't know how to speak. That may sound very intense. And even if she does love him, in time, those feelings can go away. I promise. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Up next, we have SB. Make sure you like the stream. It really helps out the channel. If you'd like to send me the Green Witch Tarot, I will post my Amazon wish list. I've never been this flamboyant about my Amazon wish list, I feel. If you would like, I have 3 reading options for anyone who just joined. Make sure you like the stream, and SB is up next. If you want to book a private reading, I do natal chart readings. I'm a tropical astrologer. I will need your time and location of birth to do an astrology reading for you. Otherwise, I do psychic and tarot readings over the phone. You can text or email. Thank you, Eva. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, we just got 3 in a row. So let me double check my thingy. Hey, July. Thank you guys so much. SB, I don't see you yet, so I'm going to do, if it's okay, I'm going to do Eva, July, then SB. I'm just going to go in order, if you're cool with that. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you like the stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thumbs up for our moderator, Newbie. Says, hi, all of you beautiful people. SB, I got your donation. How should Lena respond to Dan's message? How should she respond to the message? He clearly wants to have a conversation with her. I honestly, I want her to dig deep. 2 of Swords. She's not going to do the wrong thing, okay? She's not going to do the wrong thing. She's probably trying to plan out what she's going to say. No matter what she says, he's going to respond. First of all, I don't mean to laugh about this. But, she could just say that, like, hey, I think you're doing well too. Because let him say what he was going to say. And maybe, and if that, here's what I'm going to say about this. If she wants to be kind, she can just say, thanks for reaching out, blah, 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 blah. And if he has something to say, he's going to say it. Or he's going to nothing her like he has from the jump. Right? Or he either, I think he's going to respond. He could respond with more fluff, right? So what I want you to tell your sister is, no matter what you say to him, it doesn't matter. If he has something to say, let him say it. Whether you compliment him or say, hope you're doing well or whatever, if he has something to say, he is going to say it. Otherwise, ain't nobody got time for that. Thank you, SB. So she could just say, thanks for reaching out, blah, blah, blah. And if he, like, keeping it neutral. And then she could confess her feelings and just say, I still really care about you. It's up to her. No matter what she says, I think he will respond. But it's possible that he could just give her more nothing. I've had dudes reach out to me and say absolute nonsense. And I wonder, why did you waste your time? And it goes back to men. I don't think this guy's manipulative, but men, even gentlemen who are not nasty, sometimes they're just awkward and they will reach out to you to get, maybe he wants to talk to someone. Maybe he wants a pen pal. I've had someone who tried to pen pal me. I'm good. I got a lot of friends. If this guy really has something to say, let him be a man and say it. Period. All right, I'm going to do SB, if you're cool with that. SB is up next. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, I got newbies like, I'm letting it all hang out today. I am, because it's crazy. It's crazy. Things for me are very black and white, but I know that that's not, and that has been something that, welcome in, guys, make sure you like the stream. That's been one of the things that I've had to really work on in the last year, is that I used to say things like, even on the channel, I used to say, like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And it's like, that is not accurate. That is childlike thinking. And I need to acknowledge that we all have a different brain and we're all wired different. And I think because I was brought up in such a really bleak and harsh environment, I was like about everything. And it's like, I'm allowing myself to be a little bit more gentle about things. So up next, we got SB, and then July's on deck. If you're called to donate, let me know. Let me know. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate you. If you want to send me the Green Witch Tarot, feel free to check out my Amazon wish list. Lord have mercy. All right. Up next, we have SB and then July. SB posted in PayPal. SB wants to know, for question numero uno, general advice. Oh, you got 3 readings. Okay. General advice. SB has 3 readings. Thank you so much. General advice for SB, Spirit. And then July's on deck. Saturn in the 6th house in Pisces. Focusing on your health and mental health right now is getting down to basics with your health is going to be the key to an answer to something that ails you or some of the issues you're experiencing right now. Like taking things really slow. Let me go over here. Taking things very slow and focusing on having a very serious, like, not that Pisces is serious, but Pisces is very wise. Having a very holistic approach to your health, mental health, and well-being is going to be really, really helpful to you at this time. Ooh, we have death. So transformation, making plans. Yeah. And maybe this is like, whatever it is for your well-being, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to advise you or tell you what to do, but maybe this is like planning out your meals, planning out your nutrition, whatever is going on with your health. King of Swords, finding really practical and easy solutions for yourself. The better you, and this could be, your day-to-day routine as well with the 6th house, like You need to come up with a day-to-day routine that actually benefits you, that's actually set up to fit your lifestyle and your well-being. Because if your schedule or there are certain variables or elements in your life that are making you feel like this guy looks, then you have the power to change that, and that requires planning and execution. I also feel like and a huge focus on, emotional well-being as well. Allow yourself to kind of slow down a little bit here. We have I feel like maybe you're juggling a lot. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. Yep. What is true for you? What do you know to be true for yourself today? So Death and the 3 of Swords, there definitely could be some emotional healing required or needed. Maybe this is you seeking out resources or help to get to that next step, or to ask for advice or get a book, or I don't know. I see you coming up with solutions that improve your day-to-day life, that trickle down to where you're feeling happier and lighter, and that your routine is working for you. Does this resonate for you? Yeah, it's all about it's not like you need to do this huge revamp. This is about making the next right choice. This is about small steps. We have the Moon. There could be some fear, or maybe you're in a place where you're feeling emotionally like, I can't get out of this. But this is about small decisions, the Lovers. It's about making decisions every day to get you, like, what is your 10 of Cups? What is it that you want? What are your goals? How are you going to get there? You need some type of practical plan that you can carve into your day-to-day routine to get there. I see you taking action, but I almost feel like you're more in the planning stages right now. Whether this is a healing journey or reaching a goal or trying to fix something. What is your truth? Or are you confused? Do you feel like, man, I don't even know how to find out where my truth is right now? Because we have the Moon, we have the 3 of Swords. Maybe you're in a state of some type of grief or emotional confusion, and you're like, I don't even know where to go right now. And I think just being in the planning stages can kind of help you get more centered here. We have taking risks. We have love. We have new beginnings. Emotional confusion, girl. Yeah. I see that. There could be some type of ending happening in a relationship, or maybe the way that you're thinking about love and romance is changing. I do see new beginnings. I see new healthy beginnings for you. I see you taking a very practical approach to different areas of your life, but more so like mental health and love connections, not letting yourself, like, taking calculated risks. Like, I don't really see you flying off the handle to like fall headfirst into I don't see you getting carried away with like a love situation. I think Spirit wants you to pour that love into you right now and focus on your goals and what's ahead of you. We have wow, look how beautiful that is. Change. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We have Sanctuary and we have Enlightenment. So here's the deal. You need to create, welcome in, give me 1 second. You need to create a sanctuary, because do you feel like you have a soft place to land right now? Do you feel like you have a a place where you can be grounded. I love how this rabbit has like a cloak on. I think that that's where it's going to start. Like when you're feeling like you're in a good spot, that's when you can start putting together the plan. And I'm not saying do everything balls to the wall at once, but this is like slowly planning out how to get to where you want to go, and then just making small choices every day to get there. What I also want to say is this is doable. What you want to do, like this is possible for you. This is not impossible. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. All right. So up next, if you are new, welcome in. We have on our donation list, I am going to have to cut it off soon. I have SB for 2 and then July. If you're called to donate, let me know. I'm going to close it in like just a few minutes here because we got to wrap it up soon. I will be on tomorrow. What are Nathaniel's intentions? What are Nathaniel's intentions? What are Nathaniel's intentions? Okay, I'm going to keep it real with you, SB. You ready? I'm going to keep it real with you. Not that I wouldn't keep it real with anybody, but even if he doesn't look like one, I'm getting player vibes. I feel like this is someone who's a little bit immature. I think this is someone who is talking to multiple women. And I think this is someone who is definitely interested in the physical rather than like a super long-term commitment. I'm definitely getting like, I don't, does Gen Z know what a gigolo is? I feel like I can't even, newbie's probably going to laugh at that, but I feel like some of these youngins probably don't even know. Yeah, I'm getting probable F-boy vibes. Even if he may look like he's not, energetically, I'm getting the contrary. 6 of Cups, Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups, Death. I don't like it. I think that he may be attractive, and I feel like he has a way with words. You're laughing. I'm keeping it real with you, SB. I feel like he has a way with words, and I think that he knows how to just say the right thing, but I kind of feel like he's a little bit full of it. Like he may say things, but not really be able to deliver. Let me know if this resonates for you. Sun in the 2nd house and Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like the only thing he really cares about is his money. I have an attitude with him. Yeah. If you're on guard, I think there's a reason. And with that Page of Wands too, I just feel like He's more interested in getting his physical needs met than having a real connection or commitment. I think he may brag about money or act like he's well-to-do or something. So just, you said, you know me, I love your honesty. Well, that's why I know that the people who come here and continue to come here, I am not for everybody, but I love the people that I am for. You know what I mean. All right, up next, your next question. Last call for donations, guys. We're going to end it soon here. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so you said, oh no, your fourth question got cut off. Darian's intentions. Was there anything else you wanted to say about that? Because I don't have, the rest of it got cut off. The rest of it got cut off. I'm dying. July said, I said your ex was a shell of a person. I'm a Cancer moon. Look at my Scorpio. I promise you, I'm really not that cold. It's a Scorpio. You just want to know Darian's intentions. Okay, cool. Let's do it. I didn't know if there was the story got cut off in PayPal. All right. Foxy, thank you so much. All right. You guys freaking crack me up. All right. All righty. I got one more, and then we got July. Let me get the list going here. Crap, I screwed up. Hold on. All right, here's the list. Thank you, Foxy. I have SB, July. Thank you for your patience. Make sure you like and sub. If you want to send me a fresh deck, I'm being really, really flamboyant about the Amazon wish list today. You can knock yourself out with that. All right. All right, readings are now closed. Let's rock and roll. All right, what are Darian's intentions towards SB? How many men do you got over there, girl? All right. If you want to book a private reading with me, it's glorious. You get me all to yourself on the phone. It's frightening and amazing all at the same time. Oh, no, Foxy, you're good. You're on the list, babe. You're on the list. You're fine. You're going to be my last reading. I got you. No worries. All right, SB. What are Darian's intentions towards you? 3 of Wands, the Devil, Death. Ooh. Ugh. What is this? Did you guys get off to a rough start? Or was there something that happened and then were you like, did you talk before and then things went south and you started talking again? That's the energy that I'm getting here. 10 of Wands. Oh, I'm trying to give you a win here, honey, but I got to tell you, I don't. Ugh. It shouldn't be this hard. I feel like his energy, talk about wishy-washy. It's like he's giving me manipulative energy because it's like he's like, oh, we can come together, and then it's like, I think that I'm so sorry. You did talk before, not a rough start. I kind of feel like this guy there's more to this guy than meets the eye. And I feel like he is I think he's been involved in a lot of toxic relationships. Some of it he's still healing from, and some of it he's still running from. I know that sounds weird. You said I'm right. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like he's addicted to it, but then he'll want to talk about it, and then he'll run from it, but then he goes right back. This is someone who needs a lot of healing. If he has ever shared with you that he struggled with addiction, I have several addiction cards here. This is someone who is in need of some healing. So this relationship could be more of a burden than it's worth. I will leave that with you. So what are his intentions? I think he wants to chat with you and see how it goes, but he's kind of manipulative. And I feel like maybe he's attractive and thinks that he can be alluring and draw you in, but I kind of feel like he's the problem. Yikes. I really like this deck, so I want to use it again. July. Hi, BB. You're up. July, go ahead and post. Ooh, no, I'm using a different deck. Yes, these are the kind of readings I freaking love. Let's do it. All right. We are almost at, you're like, nah, I'm good. I freaking love you guys. I'm so glad. You're like blocked. Here's the thing. Please do not make a decision based on a tarot reading. This is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? Okay? You are responsible for your own decisions, baby. I'm just reading pieces of paper with color on them. I'm just a cat lady. Thank you for giving me the platform to do what I love to do, guys. I appreciate you. All right. Can Spirit tell you about your past life in Lemuria? Let's freaking do this. All right. Let me tap into this energy because this is going to be a different kind of reading. It's funny that I picked this deck because they're giving me give me 1 second. I'm getting like this hit download. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm seeing you. You are, wow. This is so interesting. I'm like kind of seeing you as an aquatic being, but I don't want to focus on that. And it's funny because the first thing they showed me was purple, which is the color of this deck. So I feel like you were a very, very, very intuitive being, and so were the people around you, or the beings around you. I'm going to say the word being because I don't really know what this is, okay? And the soul group, your family, friends, whatever, this was a very, very, very harmonious life until it wasn't. I think that you were there until it ended. Does that resonate for you? I mean, I know you're like, well, I'm just asking the question. And so I don't know if you can do your own regressions. You can find like guided meditations to do it. But what I'm seeing is I think things were very harmonious for you until Lemuria was no longer. It was a very happy, harmonious life. I'm seeing you in and around lots of water, and you had the way that you said, I was told I was there when it fell. That's what they gave me. And then the other thing was you were on a different, energetic wavelength, meaning that like you didn't really even have to talk. Like you energetically communicated with the people you were around, like friends, family, whatever. I believe you were there when it fell. I didn't even pull the cards. It's fine. It's fine. That's how it works sometimes. Yes, so highly intuitive, so empathetic, and so were those around you. Very harmonious. You all wanted to work together for a common goal and take humanity or the earth to the next level. But I think what happened was, from what I do know, is that the technology or the vibration of that place, it just wasn't in alignment, or it was so, or there were negative influence, whatever it was, it fell. That's not your fault. The people you were with, I don't feel like it was their fault, but you were there when it crumbled. Ace of Cups. You may have an affinity for water or feel like that is. I also feel like maybe you're searching from some answers. I feel like it was a very abrupt and immediate ending when you passed from that lifetime. I would encourage you to look up. You can do past life regressions for free. It just depends on how much you can, get into your intuition and how deep you can get into that meditation. Five of Cups. This is also, because of how devastating the ending of that life was, it could have given you some abandonment or like confusion. Maybe you feel like you have some really interesting triggers in this life where you're like hyper vigilant about certain things because you feel like the rug's going to be pulled out from underneath you, or that you are overly cautious about certain things. Seven of Swords, like you're always having to plan for like the worst outcome, and you can't, there's a lot of anxiety, like you feel like you just can't be settled. Six of Swords, I feel like part of this life is that you are healing from some of the things that happened. Six of Swords is a card of transition and healing, moving to calmer waters. And so I don't think that anything that abrupt and shocking of a tower moment would happen in this life. You said, I'm waiting for the ball. Yeah. And so I think this life is you kind of overcoming that and realizing that what is meant to be, and that you won't, you can plan for everything, but you can't prevent everything. You can't prevent everything. And I think that's part of the thing that you're working out in this life, from that life. We have the Hierophant, having that strong spiritual, because look at it, your soul's fine. You made it here. Even though that happened, you made it here. You're okay. You're safe. Three of Swords. There's still healing that you're doing from that life. And it wasn't the life, it was the way that it ended. And I think it made you kind of question, like, it was a very abrupt shock to your system. I'm more at peace with whatever happens in this lifetime. Love that. Let's do, you know what? Let's pull some healing cards for you. And then Foxy, you're up next, and then I gotta run. All right, guys, we are ending soon. Calmness. The inner divine is the witness of all remaining still and quiet, even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear spirit. May your peaceful calm take over. Forgiveness. Healing comes from acceptance. Help me, spirit, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. Enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to fully enjoy this life, spirit. Foxy, go ahead and post your question. I'm going to wrap up this reading for July. Make sure you guys like the stream. Girl, I hear you. You're so welcome. Yep, Foxy, go. Oh, no, you said you already posted in PayPal. You're fine. All right, let's do it. Healthy communication in relationships. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communications help you to be understood. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to Spirit for healing and solutions. And then we have life lessons. You can break free from reoccurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and the blessing they contain. So maybe that has to do with those dreams that you were having. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you guys so much for trusting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. You have 2 questions. What do you want to do, Foxy? You want to change, or you want to change your question? You're changing your question? Got it. No worries. Let's go here. Yeah, just confirm you're changing it and not adding on, and then we can keep on keeping on. All right. Whew. All right. So you want to do a in-depth. Let's do it, baby. My gut is telling me to call him. Should I? So what is, which one is your question? Which one do you want to do? Is this the same person? I can do both in one spread. Is this the same person? Well, I can do both. I can do both. It's the same person. Okay, so let's take a look here. I can ask both questions in one spread. Should she reach out? Will he return? Two birds with one stone. Let's do it. Make sure you like the stream. We are ending after this reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. All right. Should you call him? Should you reach out to him? Situation is very complicated. Will he return? Will he return? Will he return? Will he return? Okay. Yes, it is very complicated. Whoa. Okay. Before I get into this reading, I just want to give you some of what I'm feeling, and I'm going to explain what's going on here. I think right now the only thing that you should be concerned about is yourself, Foxy. I'm feeling like heart-wrenching energy here. And I don't know, you don't have to tell us, but I feel like something is like sitting on my chest, and like someone is just tearing at my heart. I want to start crying, but I'm going to keep my boundary today, so I'm not going to do that. Thank you, Spirit. It is heart-wrenching. Let me tell you something. This isn't about him, baby. This is about you. Okay? Listen. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to talk about you first, then I'll talk about him. all right. You are too beautiful and too valuable. And I'm not just talking about physically. To have to, and maybe you're still, here's the other thing I want to say. If you come to a tarot reading and I'm not saying you're desperate. I'm just saying for those who are interested in readings, if you're in a place where you're shattered, the energy can be very intense, right? But I think what Spirit is showing me is that you are too valuable and too beautiful on the inside and out to be dealing with someone. I don't know who. I feel like he may have done something to you. And I feel like he's drug you through hell for kind of like no good reason. Does that make sense? And I just feel like you may feel like you love this person or this is the love of your life and you can't see your way out of that now. But I honestly think that I don't think that you guys are well suited for each other. I honestly feel like it wouldn't even take you long at all. Now, I'm not saying that you want to jump into another relationship, but I kind of feel like, so here's what's going to happen. If you reach out to him, he's not going to give you what you want. He doesn't have the capacity to be the man that you need, period. And I feel like a lot of guys would be really lucky to have you. And this guy is a fool. If you reach out to him and then maybe it's your love that's calling you and you're like, I don't know if you're feeling like you're obsessed or you can't get this off of your mind. This is anxious. You have to heal and focus on yourself right now. Screw him. That's what I'm saying. You have plenty of chances. And I'm not saying you need to get in another relationship. I want you to focus on you because you have a really good thing going on your own. I'm not saying you won't get in a relationship, but you don't need anyone, especially not this POS dragging you down. You were devoted to this guy. You were devoted. You would lay on the train tracks for this guy. And you really desire a future with him, but I don't think this guy is ever going to be capable of giving you what you want. So if you reach out to him, he could respond, but I feel like it's more and more and more and more disappointment. Is he going to return? I feel like we have 7 of Pentacles, which says a very, very, very long time. It's possible that later on in life, you guys could reunite in some way and have a conversation. But again, it's like he's not capable of taking the action that you need a man to take. I feel like you're a very valuable human being and a very precious soul. Like, you did not deserve this. You did not deserve this. And I want you to take a look at, and so here's where I'm going with this. I want you to take a look at your self-worth and how much you love yourself. Because do you love yourself as much as you loved him? Answer that question. Because I feel like if you did, you would be here right now. You wouldn't be here right now. You need to fill up your own cup, love yourself, and heal yourself. Because this guy, this guy's taken up way too much real estate, and in your mind, and you've invested way more into this guy than he is worth. And your friends and family have probably told you that too. And I'm not calling you out or saying you did anything wrong. I've done crazy for love. Destroyed my life. You are not destroyed. You are a whole person. You are a child of the divine. You can get through this. You may feel destroyed now, but he is not the answer to your problems. Is he coming back? I don't think he's coming back for I don't think you guys are ever going to be able to have the kind of relationship that you need. Let me put it that way. It's possible you will see him and talk again, but again, it doesn't go anywhere. There's a barrier. Maybe Spirit's trying to protect you from more BS from this guy. Manifestation. You could be trying to draw him in, but I would let him go, to be quite honest. This is not what you want. He is not, I don't think that he is as mentally sharp as you are. I don't think he's as mentally sharp as you are either. All right, I gotta roll, guys. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna end it with this. Foxy, you need someone who is calm, loving, romantic, and supportive, and calm and balanced. And that is not what you're like. Love is patient and kind. This isn't supposed to destroy your life. And I'm sorry, I know my messaging is a little intense, particularly with my love reading. So I thank you for trusting me to do your reading. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. I'll be on again tomorrow. If you guys want to be here, I'll probably go on, I don't know, maybe around 11 or so. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Like the stream, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.